Have to go live or I'll never get it done. So this is my table. It's made of granite. Granite is an energy amplifier, so that's why it is granite. And I didn't have it specially made or anything. I actually found it at my old local Goodwill. I'm not living in that town anymore, but it was gifted to me by God, my goddess, the universe, however you want to say it. And I happened to find it on a day to where they were having like the half price thing. So I got this beautiful granite table for 20 bucks, and it's awesome. I got that chair over there too for like 10. So it's great. I'm gonna sit over here at a distance. Maybe it's too much of a distance for you to hear me well, but like I said, it's granite. Granite is an energy amplifier. It just happened to be 33 inches in diameter, and 33 is the number that represents Christ consciousness. 3 plus 3 is also 6, and 6 is the most loving number. It's sectioned off into 22 sections. 22 is the number that represents ultimate divine energy. There's also 22 cards in the major arcana of the tarot, and I am a professional reader on Keen.com. So the 22 is symbolically significant to me for several reasons. The pentagram in the middle, I'll just go off on a tangent. So I'm not going to explain what it is, but it's there and it's color coded for reasons. And I went over the colors. I don't think I uploaded that little video. That was a little quickie I did for my Like app. But magic flows a natural path, and that's the circle of life. So spirit is always at the top, and the next thing that comes is air, because without it we wouldn't be able to breathe, we wouldn't be alive. Air is there. Moisture gathers in the air, moisture aka water. That's why blue is next. So white, yellow for air, blue for water. The moisture, the water lands on the earth, and then the big ball of fire aka the sun comes out, burns it all back up to spirit. So that natural pathway, that natural flow is happening here. I have my goddess in runes in the center, and each one of these runes represents different energy attributes, and they all are significant as well. It's not just there because it's a rune name. Each one carries with it the energies that I want absorbed, radiated, and amplified when I do my work. I got, and I left it over there, but I do have a compass, and it has to be it has to flow in the proper direction. Directions are important. So that's all about the table. It's real messy right now because I just did my love and abundance jar the other day, and I've got my herbs all over the table. So I got a purple rag. I am so meticulous. Purple is a spiritual color. That's why purple's in the middle as well. It's all spiritual. That's why amethyst is the stone, the main psychic stone, because it's purple. So I'm just going to give it a dust off first. And directions. Usually when you want to take something away, you go counterclockwise. And when you want to bring something in, you go clockwise. Some practitioners will never go counterclockwise, and I'm not gonna say anything wrong or bad about that, because magic, energy, manipulation, whatever you want to call it. I like to consider myself an energy alchemist, or sometimes I say energy spiritualist, or however I say it, whatever. I'm not used to talking to people. I'm usually by myself, and I do all my stuff in private. So this is new for me still. This is my second live video. So it is all about what you're feeling. Reality is based on perception. We tend to believe what we can see. So if it's working for you, you see it working for you, and it will make you believe it more. So that belief will amplify, and your work will get stronger. And energy work is just like anything else. Gymnastics, ballet, whatever. The more you practice, the stronger it gets, the better it gets. That's just what it is. So I with my directions, I have found in my travels in my lifetime that naturally I tend to go in a counterclockwise manner, which is offensive to some people in the magical reality of things. But if you think about it, Venus is the only planet that goes in opposition of all the others, and Venus is the goddess of love, and I only work with that love energy. And I do go back to Albert Einstein with that, because he did write a letter to his daughter, and he said that love was the most powerful energy force in the universe. This is one of my first times I've corrected Al. I don't like love and force together. So I say love is the most powerful energy source. So I only work with the positives. Negatives are out there, they're going to happen. Positives and negatives, it's all about balance. So sometimes they're here, and I try to keep them to a minimum. But I have been off on a tangent on occasion, and you'll probably witness that as time goes on. So I do want to take away any negatives or any whatever leftovers from my last workings, and that's it. It's in my hand, so I'm gonna go put it over here. Um, and I usually do a whole washing. Let me bend it. I usually do a whole washing with my holy oil, holy water, and then I do the oils. I'm gonna skip the water part. No, I'm not. Hang on, cause it's right here, and I just put a little dab right there and swish it around. And one of the things that cosmic spiral, it goes, and I do. So I want to take that cosmic spiral and just, bring that purification into my table. And I go around that a couple of times. This isn't a good absorption rag. And I don't know why, because I bought it for its absorption. I'm glad I did that. Oh my God, it was so dusty and dirty from the other herbs. Yeah, it needed that. So, all right. And I do my own oil blends. I'm going to start labeling them, because I have to sniff them every time. This is the one I want, because this one has rose, sage, and cinnamon. Sage, as some of you may know, is a purifier. Science has even discovered burning sage does actually purify the air. And rose is a love symbol. Once again, most powerful energy source. And cinnamon not only is a love, but it's a money herb. It's also got that heat, that kick to it, that gives an extra little amplification. And once again, I do start there in the middle. And I do want to bring it out, and I do that cosmic circle all the way. And then I dab, and this, the mother finger, this is what it's called, the mother finger, the original magic wand. And I do start from the earth side, because that's my station in my zodiac stuff. and it's where we live, and I want to go straight up to spirit, so I do. I go straight up to spirit, and it comes back down to water, and water is that life thing. That's where life kind of began, in the water, and fire. Without that heat, uh, things wouldn't have got mixed together, and the breath of life, the air. So it flows nicely for me that way. That's why I do my star, and I do it a couple of times, actually three. There's a whole thing about three, uh, and I do the circle too. I'll start there. Sometimes I just go, but after that, I just rub the oil, and then my table gets a massage. It does, and it goes in all directions. Because it is just a massage. All the energy I want in it is there now, and now I just want the table completely covered. And I try to work with the fun, playful energy because it just takes me back to that Bible verse. No one will get into the kingdom of heaven unless they come like a child. And a lot of people look at me kind of funny because I mix my spiritual things. That's why I say energy alchemist. I mix things. Uh, I don't want to get into that. The table's done. The table's done. I'm going to do a little setup now for somebody's runic reading, and I'm going to just leave this one be. I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. That's how I, that's how I do my table. Peace. I'm still learning how to turn this thing on and off too, so bear with me. I hope you can hear me.